Do you see this tiny little amethyst teardrop? It's about the size of a dime. It comes with this little bail attachment, which is garbage as far as I'm concerned, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. And it has a loop, it has a hole drilled just into the top, and then this loop is already shoved in there and cemented in. It came like that, and it's not facing any particular way. So first thing I'm going to do, I could cut it off, but I'm going to use it because there's no other hole, and this makes an anchor that's okay if you don't have a hole, and makes it easier to wrap. So I'm going to turn it carefully so it doesn't break. So now it's facing forward, right? And decide which side you want to be the front. This looks good to me. It's actually brighter. This is on camera is looking darker. See if I can show you. This is more what it looks like. It's really pretty amethyst, but the camera is not going to stay on this extra bright mode. It likes to darken it up, so you'll have to use your imagination once it goes back to dark. So this is 22 gauge. I think it's this wire I get from a different place, and it's so soft. I like it, but it almost feels like 24. But no, it's definitely 22. I can feel it. All right, so I took about 20 inches. What is that? 40 centimeters, 42 centimeters. I'm going to put it through here. I'm going to bring it right to the middle. Bring these two ends together. Now it's in the middle. And I'm going to crimp it. And then I'm going to use the pliers and grab that loop right there, just to hold everything still. And then I'm just going to put these each sticking out like antennae. It's like a nice right angle. And then just twist it. As long as you maintain that right angle with each twist and do a pretty much perfect 180, you're going to get a smooth set of twists coming up. And that will look good in your final. This will be the bail. So, and when I say perfect, you know, do I really do anything perfect? I'm like the anti-perfect. But anyway, get it about how much you think you need. You usually need a little bit more than you think you need. But you can always bend it around, test it, and pull it back out if you need to twist it some more. I think this is enough, but sometimes I'm even wrong, believe it or not. So here's the only hard part is not having it come up too high. So you want to turn it on a firm right angle like this, and then get your round nose pliers and bring these two together for a minute. Start to grab the very fattest part of them, like right there. And why don't you like looking at this camera? There we go. And start to roll it. And just get a feel for how big you want the bail. We're trying to make the bail like a reverse teardrop, like an upside down teardrop, to match the teardrop of the stone. And this is a little tricky because it's hard to make it round. With all this twistiness, it wants to go a little wonky, wants to go square. It wants to make sometimes right angles, and especially if there's a weak point in the twisting, and you gotta kind of like play with it. So there's really no right or wrong, but eventually we want to come all the way around. I'm literally just feeling out where the weak parts are and just keeping the roundness smooth. That's why I'm going real slow with this. But there we go. So eventually we want to end up like this. And now I don't like it to come up too high like that, because it's just now that too much attention is on the bail, and you want the attention really on the stone. The bail is just like a little cherry on top. So first of all, is that too big? It is a little big. Let's just pinch it a little tighter. This is where you can control the size in the beginning. And also I don't want it to stick up too high like this, so I'm pressing it like down, and now I'm gonna hold the whole thing and wrap it around and have it start coming around the top here, and then it wants to pop back up again, so I'm pushing it down. Just keep pushing it down, and might have to come back and push it down again later, but start doing our pretty little loop. Now I'm controlling, you can't see, I've done this so much, but by where I put the pressure, I'm controlling if I want to keep the strands together tightly or have them loose like this, so you get like a different kind of look. It's really totally up to you, whatever you prefer. I'm going to come around again, and I'm going to go one more time. It's very small, there's not much space to work with to do too many crazy things. This time I'm going to make a tighter loop. Strands are trying to roll over each other. And I'm going to fold it and then come back like this. Just separating the strands and then putting them back where that you want them is like sometimes a little tiny bit of a struggle, because they will keep trying to roll over each other. They'll keep trying to tangle. One will, you know, do its own thing, and you'll think you have both of them and you're only holding one. And what do I want to do here? I think I want to go back up to the top. I think I'm going to do one more loop and just bring them totally together. I'm not even going to fight them at this point. I'm just going to go with this. Yeah, I like that. That's a little different. Okay. And yeah, I think I'm just going to go to the top here. Like that. Wow, that's some kind of, looks like some kind of weird Cyrillic script characters. Now again, pushing the bail down, come around, I'm going to start to scarf it, come around again, holding the bail keeps popping back up. Whoops, sorry, went off camera. And these keep on coming, trying to roll over each other. I want to keep them side by side. Sorry, let me go like that. Maybe I'll go off camera less. Go around one more time. That's too high. Let's end it right there. Tuck in that sharp end, those two sharp ends. Give them a little roll, a little curl first, and then bam, in there. And that guy's better. The bail is a little bigger than I wanted it to be. Interesting, not my favorite. Let's mess with it a little bit. Pull that down. Pull these more like that. Pull that out. See, when you have soft, thin wire like 22 gauge, you can really mold and shape it. Even after you're done wrapping, you can start to move your loops around and put them in new places sometimes, depending on how much, you know, movement you have. And back here, this is not super stable, so I'm going to take, I think I can just take the piece I cut off without having to even cut another piece. Yeah, maybe on the safe side, I'll cut just a tiny bit more. It's like 5 inches, way too much, but whatever. It's 10 centimeters. Just give that guy a little, come on. There we go, get under the other one. And All right, good. Again, I always like to work from the middle. Gives you 2 strands. I say that every video. Maybe I'll stop saying it. Or maybe I'll just be addicted to saying it over and over. Twist. I almost feel like I could do some more something in there. Nah, that'll make it too busy. Is that a little bit loose? Let's take one of them and come around there. This could be done with thinner wire too, but I didn't even want to bother looking for it. Just get this over with. There we go. Thread that through there. Yes. Yes. I only threaded one of them through. Now we're going to take them both up here. I think we're going to come around, put a little more bulk at the bottom of the bale. And we'll just come right up to the top and just tuck them in the back. Just pinch. Man, I might have been going off camera a lot. If so, feel free to yell at me. I don't mean, don't tell me in the comments, that'll make me sad. I mean, just literally just open your window and yell. I'll probably hear it. Just tighten these guys a little bit, crimp them in the back. It's nice and messy, I love it. Crimp that. That's good. Just flatten that. All right. Well, that's a weird, strange thing. I still feel like this needs to stretch out a little bit more. Yeah, let's put that more over there. That means in the back, these have to kind of come up a little bit. I'm going to use these round nose because this is so hard to get in here. There we go. Now I can crimp it a little better. All right. Let's see what that did. Yeah, that tightened that up. That's good. I want him a little higher still, though. There we go. That's more what I was thinking. More like that. All right. That's just straight across boring. I can't have just straight across boring. I need to put some decoration in there. That's better. Same with this guy. There we go. All right, now we're talking about an elegant, pretty little amethyst turned into the strangest piece you ever saw. Maybe not the strangest, but a little bit weird. Nice to meet you. I am weird. Hope you like me. Somebody. I'm not going to do my usual jump rings. This bale is already too huge. I'm gonna turn this like that and just put the chain right through it because that'll take some attention away from the bale being so huge. And it didn't really move anything too much. It kind of made this stick out a little more, but just press that down. That's not really going anywhere. Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right.